click the camera, and we're gonna see where this goes. What if I'm already complete? What if there's nothing left to master, you know? I don't say that in a depressed, nothing matters kind of way. Even though, I mean, let's be real, nothing really matters. But, really, what if I'm already done? I mean that in a way like, if you're already someone that has achieved, knows what it's like to win, knows who you are even, knows your values, knows what you won't tolerate, knows what you will. Knowing that you're capable of literally anything, and you can live every day doing whatever the fuck you want because you know you're capable of winning if you wanted to, you know. I've been in my own head understanding, thinking for 3 years now. I've always been a thinker, but I haven't really strictly embraced it and trying to use it as a weapon, as a tool, as a friend. And I'm chasing all these other things that I think I need to gain the satisfaction of having and helping me move forward in life. But I'm starting to wonder, like, what if I'm already done? You know, what if I'm complete? There's nothing left for me to achieve unless I, you know, I'm not depressed. I'm not I am exhausted, but I mean, I don't know. It's just emotions. Emotions are just so irrelevant. I don't. There's no point in acknowledging any of that because it's gonna pass. You're always gonna have another feeling, you know. I think what I lack most in my life is being alive in the sense of finding thrill. I don't really know why I stick around. I don't. And like I said, I'm not suicidal, but I literally question this shit. Why do I even stick around? What's the fucking point, you know? I can't find anything valuable in this world because we're in such a state of artificial and fake in people and objects and personalities, and it's when you see all this shit every single day in your own towns, in your own, you know, people that you watch on the internet, it's, you know, you can't, you just like who's real and who's not, you know. I'm seeing so many people that are thinking the same way I am, and to my age, to people in their 40s, 30s, it doesn't matter, you know. Everyone is starting to, at least from what my feed is showing me, there's so many people that are just like me, thinking the way I am. And well, I'm seriously questioning, like, my question right now, what if I'm complete? There's nothing left for me to do. And that's why I find a meaning of why am I even here? I've done everything I wanted to do. You know, there's desires, there's wanting the nice car or wanting the, you know, luxurious item or being number one in a competition or something. You know, whatever the case may be of desire, finding love, whatever it is. But that's the thing. Yes, I desire stuff like that. I'm not a luxurious person though. You know, I don't even. I don't know. I don't. Everything sucks. I don't really enjoy anything. I don't find anything interesting anymore because I can see for what it is. You know, everybody. It's it's just built into our brains to chase after currency because we need it to live. But I don't. Some people see money as their way of vacation, or you know, their way of living life. I mean, obviously, yeah, but I mean, they're controlled by it. That's the thing. They're controlled by this currency, and when they rely on it too much, it ends up controlling them more because now they are in debt, or you know, that's one of the things I guess I've achieved once again in my whole journey is I want to be untouchable. I want to be uncontrollable. I don't want things fucking with me. I've lived a whole childhood of that damn shit. So I've chosen to remove myself from things that will give me identity. You know, I don't want to be controlled by the money in my pocket. I don't want to be controlled by what society says is wrong or right and go off my own morals of what is wrong and right. And I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want as long as it doesn't disobey the law. And it's that simple, literally. It's literally that simple. And I don't know, you know, I'm chasing after these things and it's leaving me exhausted, it's leaving me stressed, it's, you know, almost 20 years old, I still don't have a driver's license. I think the reason why I stay hesitant and I continue to stall on this acquiring a driver's license is because I know the real pain having a car and a driver's license is, like driver's license is. And I think that's why I hold off on that. Even though it has significant value, it's not worth it to me. Because, well, there's a number of reasons why, you know. Back to the question again. What if I'm complete? I don't think it's a what if. I think it is I am complete. I am whole. I am enough. I know who I am, and I don't need to waste another 20 years of my life asking that question when I need to swallow the hard truth that I do know who I am, and I do know that I am enough and I am whole. And the question isn't what if I'm enough. I think the question now is what's next? What now? What do you do when you find out that you are enough? You are whole. You at such a young age. You know, what do you do? There's, I mean, I guess there's no wrong or right answer to that question. You know, you could go further in things you love and cherish, whether that's something like a hobby or, break a record, break your personal record. I don't know, I feel like replaying this, replaying this question and really digging into it like I am now, it's almost given me this real experience of like if I it's as if I was immortal and I keep running out of things to do, and I'm like cursed on trying to find things to do because I've already done everything else that there is in this world, which I haven't by no means. But it's because I feel that way. It's because that I have such little interest in things that it feels that way. It's so complex, but I mean, I feel like I'm able to handle it, even though it is a little unsettling. Of what next? What next? Maybe there is no next, you know? I don't know. I don't want to keep doing what's expected of me in society. I don't want to work because I don't care about money. I don't care about social interaction. I don't care about my luxurious desires enough to go after them because in the end, they don't matter. I don't care anymore. It's the way I think dangerous. I don't know. But I mean, as you can see, I've had these bags under my eyes. I get plenty of sleep. I tell you, I get plenty of sleep. These bags don't want to go away. Um, you know, and there's the other question, like, well, maybe I ought to travel, find a new place to live that's not America, or something like that. But in the end, it's like I'm just gonna find problems somewhere else. You know, there's always that. I'm always gonna have that desire for love. Always will. Always, because it's biology. I will in biology. I will always desire love. That doesn't mean I will always get love, or you know. But that's the thing with me and love is I don't think it's even possible for me to find it in my country. I genuinely feel like if I'm ever going to take a serious shot at finding love, it's not in America. It's not. It's just not here. It's not here. Women here, no disrespect, but you guys have incredible unrealistic expectations of what a man is. You do. I'm not saying it's wrong. It's just not realistic. And I'm tired of chasing after something that's fake. It's I'm not gonna waste my time. Even today, ever since I got back to the city, I've slowly felt myself be pulled back into society, of that numbness of everybody going about their day, doing the same thing they perceive as normal. It's really, ugh, it's gross, And with me going to work, I work in like blue collar, so I'm in a lot of new neighborhoods, and I cannot. I don't know how long I'm gonna try to stick with this as long as I can. But if I quit, then I quit. But I'm really finding these neighborhoods that I do work in very unsettling because of how fake they are. I really feel like I'm in a video game or simulation, because all these houses are cookie cutters. All these houses look the same. All these houses are made out of the same fake material, and it just feels like a nuke town. It feels weird. It's scary. It's like it's more. I find it very unsettling of how fake and all these people. Yes, these people are like real in front of me and everything, but everybody knows everybody. I don't know. I don't want to get too deep into it and lose myself, but I hate going into these neighborhoods because it's just how unsettling they are and how fake they are. You know. Yes, these houses are probably very expensive. Yes, they may look very modern. But I could never see myself living in any of these houses, in these neighborhoods. I haven't lived in a neighborhood in damn near 5 years. I haven't had, like, that's not really anything. That doesn't matter. But I mean, I see these videos just like this. How real the background, of people's residence and everything. And I'm really glad people are expressing themselves on the platform of YouTube. But and even though I could find what they're going through relatable and true, I can't stick and watch it. I don't know why. Just because I feel like I'm going through that myself, and I'm tired of seeing what I already know, and just not in a ego way or anything, but I can't help but watch people realize and catch up. Not that I'm above anybody, but it's like I've already felt that experience of the despair or loneliness, and now I'm watching someone else express it in their own unique way. And I guess, I don't know, maybe it's only for those people who are going through that themselves. And maybe that's why I can't watch most of these genuine people going through experiences I've already seen, because I've already seen them. I've already felt them. They don't serve me anymore. I encourage people to speak up. There's no hurt in helping someone that might need it. that might need to find a way. There's always going to be someone that says the words right that hit them. That's, the more people we get, the more people that speak their experiences on life, it doesn't hurt anyone. So since I quit, or I didn't quit, but I called in from work today because, one, my back hurts. Supervisor really advised me to come into work. And I was going to, but I wouldn't. My back hurt. Couldn't shift my hips still. I still can't. I plan on going on a walk soon. That's going to help it, but that's another thing I've been seeing lately, and it's leaving me really uncomfortable the more I keep doing it. And since I'm at this state, I'm really gonna start thinking of myself more. I don't care if it's selfish. I really don't. I don't care anymore. I don't care that it makes your day more inconvenient. I'm hurting. I'm focusing on myself first. My back hurt. I called in. Supervisor really advised me not to. Now, I was going to go into work, even though I was essentially useless because I couldn't lift anything. My job requires me to lift heavy equipment. So at the bare minimum, I would be like doing what I usually do, and then standing around afterwards for the next batch of cement or something. That sounds like a long, boring day. My back is in pain. I don't want to be useful at the bare minimum and hurt at the same time, also while standing around because of how useless I am at this current state. I'd rather be fully useful and not risk further damaging the most important part of the body, the core, the torso, yeah. Is this a rant? I don't know. Am I enough? I am. I really do think I am. So now what? Now what? We're back here, right? I think I think that was it right there. I'm whole. I'm enough. I don't need to do anything else. That doesn't mean the story's over. That doesn't mean that the journey will find a dead end. Does mean, though, I think, pretty sure, I know everything I need to know. And there's no need to search. There's no need to discover. There's no need to yearn or strive or chip away. I know everything I need to know from digging inside my own mind, from digging inside the quirks of people and the psychology, the biology, all of it. I think I just need to sit, retire. It's funny. People will find that ridiculous. I don't care. Maybe that's what I need. Just retire. Who said you needed money to retire? You know? I don't hate my job. I really don't. I like it. I just don't like where I have to do the work. I don't like these neighborhoods. You know, and with a lack of interest in things, I'm just stacking so much fucking money. I don't know what to do with it. It's not overwhelming or anything. It's just there, you know. I'm just really building my own insurance at this point. Full coverage and everything, motherfucker. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe there's no question. There's no answer to that question. Maybe there was no answer to begin with. Maybe. I'm getting the fuck out of here.